Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. With you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
You got your little tomato. What are you going to do with your tomato? Oh, a tomato is going to race a truck?
No, people, not yet.
Oh, who's going to win, the truck or the tomato? I think the tomato would have won.
No, not yet. I had this special mint truck.
A cement truck is very special.
Here they go. Here they go over. Look, this truck flat.
Oh, but there goes the tomato.
And it went.
It did win. All right. I got to finish breakfast now. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, I do believe. Today, I already showed you guys breakfast and kind of starting our day. I also wanted to touch on this, you guys, if you have missed where we have shared some of this with you. We have been doing it every day. It is the family countdown to Christmas calendar. And it is just so fun. It is the cutest. We had to, I don't know, it's just something different every day. You don't have to be a big family to do this. You can do it with smaller family. It's actually meant for 5 or fewer people, but we just paired up in teams to make it more fun. And you can reuse it year after year. Every day that you complete a task, you add a sticker to your countdown tree. Every team has their own little set of stickers, but these stickers are like those vinyl kind of stickers that just come right back off, which is so nice. And then they're just a task of some form. I'm trying to think. Today, I'll just tell you today, Ash and I have to write 3 things we're grateful for and hang it in our room, because that's our team's task. And I don't know, everybody else's we'll have to see, because it's kind of a secret, because some of them, like, or Ash and I, not Kate and I think I said Kate and I. Ash and I are a team. And the other day, Ash and I had to make everybody say, 5 people, which is pretty much everybody, say jingle bells without asking them to say jingle bells. So that was kind of different. And like Brooke and Ronnie yesterday had to do something nice for somebody without telling them. And it's just something different all the time. Draw a picture, leave it for somebody. Well, Ash has been drew a picture for Luke when we had draw a picture. I drew one for Brooke, Ash drew one for Luke. That has turned into this huge thing of Luke wanting all these pictures like almost every day. She's had to draw him a picture. I'll show you those too. And I'll ask everybody what their thing is today. This one follows me everywhere. She's quite spoiled. Let's go see what they need. So these are the cute pictures Ash drew for Luke over the last few days. And he's telling her which BFDI, which is Battle for Dream Island, is on YouTube. It's actually a pretty cute show. And he tells her which characters he wants her to draw and how to draw them. And she just amazingly does it. And he's want them all hung above his bed. Okay, so you and Jake are a team. What do you have?
We have helped someone clean up a mess even if it wasn't their own.
I love that.
And I've already done that this morning.
What did you do?
I got rid of the donut box on the table.
That does not count. Instead of eating the banana bread that I made.
I ate that too. I ate the donut and threw the box away. That was helpful.
And Ash, you're with me. We have to write 3 grateful things. She did want love from everybody. She's already been out in the back 7 on a walk. She is such a good dog. She is. Yes, she's biting your sweater. She loves to bite everything. And she keeps always trying to eat my wedding ring. And even though Charles has allergies to dogs, he gets in her face all the time and gets down with her, cuddles her, and plays with her all the time.
She's so gentle with me.
Puppy cuddle. Okay, Ron, what do you have?
Me and Brooke have make a Christmas ornament, or decoration. So we're probably just gonna take like a piece of paper or something, stick a bobby pin through it, color it, and put it on the tree.
I think that's every. Oh no, Kate. I gotta find out what they got. All right, so what's your guys' mission today?
We have to tell someone close to us why they're special.
Aww, and Kate's team is her, Theo, and Luke. That's a sweet one. They always get the easiest.
We do. It's nice little boys.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, it is called Chocolate Fudge Upside Down Cake. And this one is from 1985. Radio Shack. Charles, until they went out of business, was a district manager with Radio Shack and had worked there since he was a kid. I'm going to start with 3/4 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna cream that together. Then we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of milk. Then we're going to sift in 1 cup of flour, and our cocoa, our baking powder, our salt, and we're just going to sift that in. I will have all those measurements for you in the description down below. Oh, and the salt is in here as well. And then we're gonna mix this back up until it's smooth. Okay, then we're gonna spread this batter in a 9-inch square pan. Okay, that definitely helped. I just sprayed the back of my spatula with some non-stick spray. Okay, then we're gonna add together, sorry, I thought I was filming and I wasn't, 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/2 cup of white sugar, and just mix that up. Then this gets sprinkled on top of your cake. It says that this comes out to be more like a pudding. But I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But it says that the cake part will rise and this will set. Then we're gonna pour 1.5 cups of boiling water. Over top. Then it says this goes in the oven at 350 degrees. Then this goes in a 350 degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. I haven't been back here in forever. You have stuff roped off. What's that about?
Because at some point, this dirt's gonna settle back.
Dad!
Hi!
Oh, are you gonna do it?
We have an earthquake incoming!
We do.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about it?
Step on that with Dad. Help Dad.
Help Dad do it.
You gonna jump on this?
Feel that thing.
Come on, then you gotta try to pull it.
Come here and pull. Come pull. Come here. Stand right here. Stand over here by Dad's feet. Turn around.
No!
It's not scary, honey. Show them what you're gonna do.
Look, this is
Watch what Daddy's gonna do.
Or hold on.
See, that's off.
Wait a second. What are you doing?
Oops.
You're making the earth.
I'm earthquaking it.
Help Dad make an
I'm
earthquake.
gonna take to China.
What?
Did it go the way to China?
Well, it will warm the winter up a little bit when we get halfway through. Oh, the drainage back here is awful.
Here's all the clay, right?
Still water everywhere, and we haven't even had rain in days. So this is the part we're trying to get for our first garden.
Yes. This is 25 feet wide, 100 feet long. And we probably won't plant every square inch of it, but this is the first garden bed that we'll prep. So broad forking it, letting it rain on it for a while. Then eventually when, I don't know, 30 weeks have gone by without rain, it might actually be dry enough to till in extra stuff.
It would be good if we had 3 or 4 broad forks.
Yeah.
Shame they're just expensive. I mean, if it was like the price of a rake, it wouldn't be a big deal.
No, it's not something we have to do all the time, so yes, it would be helpful.
It would be helpful if we had more. I still, we might have to get one more and at least have 2 going. And then back in the way back there is where we're gonna start our orchard in the spring. I plan on getting the peaches and nectarines and cherries. And then in the fall, the apples, plums, and pears. That's my plan. And then we also need berry bushes probably in the spring.
And then over there, I have, as Justin Rhodes affectionately calls it, my compost corner. So I have 2 compost piles going right now. I will expand that to at least 4 compost piles to move as we get into spring, but for the winter I'm not going to expand it any farther than I did. But then my raw materials piles, I'm going to start up that edge over there. So I'll have my leaves, I'll have my twigs, I'll have my grass, clippings.
Just remember, babe, as you go to do that though, that's also leading towards where we're going to put up a swing set in the spring.
It is, but the swing set's going to go farther up, and I shouldn't go that far with raw material. Because eventually that raw material is going where I'm standing. At least that's the plan, you know? That's the plan.
Right. Well, we had planned, or we had high hopes to have the swing set up already. But we really have to have it up in the spring because we're going to be back here a whole lot, and we need, you know, something for Luke and Theo to play on while we're back here.
Yeah.
So that is kind of where we are for all the stuff. Definitely we will need more than that as we grow corn and soybeans. And we know that all that can be grown because we have a cornfield behind us and we have a soybean farm there. So we know that those do great on clay. And then we just bought a bunch of varieties. Some we're gonna do in raised beds up by the house, some we're gonna do out here. I got tons of flowers that I wanna plant too. So if you guys watched when we first moved here, I loved coming out and gathering flowers and having them on the table. And I'd love to have, you know, just some other flowers going. We're gonna get a greenhouse. There's so many things we're gonna get, but most of it's pushed off till spring. And, you know, trying to do the best we can. And we don't expect much this first year.
Right.
A lot of fails. And then as the years go on, better and better. But we do want to get trees planted and the berry bushes and all of that planted because we want to make sure that, you know, 5-7 years from now, we're reaping the benefits of all of that.
Yeah, I honestly, the way this soil is draining, if I add amendments, go through a season, add more amendments, it could be 2 years, maybe 3, before I've got it to where it drains enough that some of the plants don't like drown.
Mm-hmm. Or get root rot or
right.
And some of them, that's why we're going to do some in the raised beds still. And not only that, we're going to lose so many to predators or, you know, to rabbits, deer, whatever. We will. And that's okay. It's all a learning curve for us. But I'm definitely hoping that we get quite a bit. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping all these millions of things that I bought seeds for that I want to plant, hopefully they start to grow. We'll have to research. We did get the vegetable Bible some of you mentioned. I got that for Charles for his birthday. And we also got the Farmer's Almanac and There was another one. Oh, it's just a chart on how you plant and when to plant and what to do just in your farm, period. Not just the gardening side of it, but what to do with your chickens, what to do with whatever animals you have. And, you know, just how to do all that. So we got lots to learn. It's going to be a big learning experience. I'm excited.
Rather take my time, do what we need to do right, learn from it, improve it, and keep going.
Very good. Oh, my grapevines. I want to get those up this spring. I want a tunnel of grapevines. So he's going to have to build me my tunnel. That I want this spring. Because that will take years to grow and get ready. So I more want to focus, I think, on this spring and the stuff that's going to take a long time to grow. And make sure that we get that stuff in the spring. And then, of course, still trying to plant everything we can.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we are.
There's a lot of just kind of grading this out as we get done to get the water to go where we want the water to go. Like there actually is a nice channel on the other side over here that water could funnel down into this little like creek area. But this is all swaled in the middle here. So I've got to get it tilled and leveled out and get the water running off.
Well, and the other thing that's nice too is we have already become friends with the one neighbor that, one of our neighbors, it doesn't seem like do any kind of farming of any kind. They keep theirs woods. But the other one, he's the one with that great big field of soybeans, and they also have a big garden up at the house, and he knows quite a bit. So it'll be nice to have him to talk to and her to talk to and, you know, answer our questions. Plus YouTube, fabulous resource. So, and then we have to decide, are we going to do meat chickens or any of that? Do we want to go down that route at all? We haven't really talked about it a whole lot. Everybody we hear says it's not really economically cheaper to do it, but that it is way better. So that's stuff we got to talk about yet. As far as anything else, we talked about more chickens, but if we have a rooster, we're not going to do more chickens. Maybe a goose, like a guard goose, and probably not a lot more animal-wise in the spring.
Yeah, because come the spring, I'd like to have this tilled up enough to where I could section this off with the solar charge fence and put the chicken coop in this 100-foot run. There's a reason that I did 25 by 100, and that's because of the size of the fence that you get. That is, I can't remember if it's 20 or 25, but it's right around in that by 100. And
you said that's going to run us, what, around $500?
Yeah, that's
something
the fence
like that,
and the
to get
solar
that?
charger.
Next, I'm going to make some teriyaki salmon. Okay, for the sauce, we're going to start with a ½ a cup of marin. I believe is how you say it. This is it. Start with ½ a cup of that. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we're just gonna cook this until it thickens up. Okay, this water is starting to boil, so I have this rim that I'm putting on top of this pan. And then I have a bamboo steaming basket that I'm just gonna set right on top of that. And pop this lid on, and that is going to steam my asparagus. And then I will make a little sauce to drizzle over that. This is coming along nicely. Okay, here is the chocolate cake out of the oven. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit. When I tip it, I'm still seeing like some really quite a bit of liquid, but it looks like a chocolate syrup. So I'm gonna see if when it cools off, if that'll thicken up a little bit. I think that that's good. So I'm gonna go on and put this back and let it finish thickening up as it cools. Then I'm gonna move my pan up front and on a low medium, get some canola oil. Then I'm going to add my salmon skin side down.
Come joining us all. The feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go. Caroling through the snow all day. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Wake up with a smile. The feeling is right today. Magic in the air, 'cause something is waiting for me. Oh, I've been good, but I can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming.
It's not
Santa's
Still good?
coming.
Yeah.
But have no fear, I also have a big pot of chili here in the kitchen. Only a few are gonna eat the salmon because I don't have a lot of fish lovers in the household. And the rest are gonna eat this bean chili that they love. So that's it. That's what we're doing for dinner tonight. You guys, my family gives that cake a big thumbs up. Definitely says make it. And we will see all of you guys tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye everybody. Have a great evening wherever you are.